What's going on, Marvel Legend fans? Today I will be reviewing the Marvel Legends Infinite series, Agents of Hydra. I have managed to pick up 2 of these figures, just so you know. I do have 2 Hydra soldiers. And if you haven't seen my Captain America, Baron Zemo, or AIM reviews, and my other figures in the way that I reviewed, be sure to check those out. But, so on to the Hydra agent. I am really digging this figure. He is very, simple, but, it's the fun factor of army building that makes you want to get, it makes you like the figure more than the quality of it, because it is a bucket cap mold, and it is that mold that is kind of, I don't know if you could say, stripped down, maybe. I don't know if that's the right term to use, because this is the much more simpler version of the Bucky mold, rather than, the Baron Zemo, because he has the gloves and the boots. And, this is the much more simpler version. But that's perfectly fine. He does have a what is this? I don't know what you would call it. A strap around him, and then he has a belt. So we'll take a closer look at those. It's an H for Hydra on the left pec. You got some buckles, and these buckles, they are not painted. So it's just all yellow. Pickle in the back, of course. Well, let's first off take a look at the head sculpt. This figure it's a pretty simple looking head sculpt. It has the mouth cut, or the nose and mouth cut area, and the big red bug eyes, which are pretty cool. The belt is painted a little bit right there in silver, and the buckles again are not painted. So just that. Now, one thing I have noticed, maybe it's just my model, and you can even notice on camera here, the yellow on his arms, it's just his arms because the feet match, but the yellow on his arms don't match the yellow on his straps on him and his belt. They don't match. I don't know what that's about, but they don't match. I just thought I should point that out. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty simple. Yellow on the legs and on the arms, so he's got that going for him. Now, accessory-wise, this is the packaging to the figure right here. He does come with the left arm to the Mandroid. So just wanted to quick show that packaging. He does have a really long sniper gun, and this is literally as tall as, almost as tall as him. I mean, this is a very big gun. It's a sniper. It's not a real sniper. It's a made-up gun, but it's very cool. A lot of cool details, like the yellow dots on each side of the gun make it look like eyes, and the scope up there does. A little bit of brown on the shoulder pad and the handle, and that's about it. Pretty simple. Now, luckily, I got a very, very good one in terms of not being warped. Be sure to try to pick out one that doesn't look too warped. And same with this one. It's unlike my other Hydra soldier. It was very, very warped. This gun, this one is not. See, it has the Hydra symbol on it. It's like it looks like a crossbow almost, but it's not. Like if you just look at it from there, because you know, like some of the new crossbows just go from right here and shoot out the bow. It's not. It's an actual gun. You can see the barrel and everything right there, and the clip right there. So yeah, and then he has 2 handles. So he has one with the trigger finger on right there, and then he has a holster. Now the back of it did get a little bit warped, but that's a lot better than my other gun, so very good. Both of them are very good guns. You can switch them throughout your other Hydra soldiers if you would like. More on this guy, articulation-wise. His head goes that far up, that's pretty good, and it goes as far down as possible. Although it will make the neck look a little bit weird, because if you wanted it to look natural, it could go that far down by looking natural. But if you wanted it to go even farther, you could. It's gonna look a little weird. Okay, ab crunch goes that far in and that far back, so not too bad. Shoulders are on a ball joint, so you can go that far up. Of course, they can spin around. Bicep swivel, double jointed. Elbows. His wrists turn and bend. He has a waist swivel. His thighs can go up about that much, and they can go out about that much, so not too much, and they can go back a little bit. Of course, there's a thigh swivel on this figure. Double jointed knees. This figure's really, really tight, but there's double jointed knees. Boot swivel, and then there's the up and down and ankle pivot. So you are good on articulation wise for this particular figure. He is very, very cool. Now, for size comparison, here he is next to his leader, Red Skull. So we can get these two side by side. Can't really tell right there, but when they're face to face like that, he is shorter than Red Skull, so a little bit shorter. So that's always good. Oops. And here he is next to his enemy, Captain America. So that looks alright. He's a little bit taller than Captain America. I don't think that's right, but you live with it. So here, this has been my review on the Marvel Legends Infinite series Agents of Hydra figure. Definitely liked it. Thought it was a very, very good figure, and definitely recommend it, especially the army build. The reason I think it's a good figure is mainly just using the bucket mold and the army building factor of it. Thought it was really, really cool. So thank you, and stay tuned for more videos.